Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and improve your life. This is episode 214 of the Daily 180, and I wanted to talk about the continuation of the last one. In episode 213, I gave you a quote that I have tried to live my life by, and that was, all learning begins with a question. But there is a continuation of that. For a lot of years, I used that first half of this duo to guide me and to lead me along the line of learning, of trying to obtain new information, of changing myself and asking lots and lots of questions. But if learning begins with a question, it continues by listening. You know, a lot of times we are, especially when we are young, at least this has been my experience, we are filled with so much information, so much that we have learned and that we've become truly passionate about, and we want to share it with everybody around us. In fact, I found myself at one point in time going to a new job where I knew a lot of things. I had already worked quite a bit of my career. I'd been working for a decade or so in the career field that we were looking at. And I walked in and I started trying to use some of those things that I had learned by hard-fought knowledge very, very quickly. And I asked questions. I said, are we doing this? Are we doing this? Are we doing this? And sometimes the answer was yes. Sometimes the answer was no. Sometimes the answer was, we've done that before. We're all kinds of answers. But I wasn't really listening to what they had to give me. I wasn't listening to the answers. I was listening to find out if I could try my thing. Well, what wound up happening is in some cases I used those things to my detriment. You see, sometimes when we ask questions, we forget to listen enough to understand whether or not the answers that we thought we already had were answers that still work or that are still relevant in some situations. In other cases, as we're going through the process of asking new questions, we may be given information that contradicts some of our closely held opinions and beliefs. It's important to be open to listening to gain more information if we truly want to learn. Now, does that always mean that we're going to change everything that we hold closely to our hearts? No, of course not. I ask questions about people's belief systems. It doesn't change my belief system, but it does allow me to learn about them so that I can find common ground where we can build real, true, strong, lasting relationships. And ultimately, that's a big part of progress, is building strong, lasting relationships. So, if all learning begins with a question, all learning continues by listening. I hope this has been useful for you today. I know it's something that has helped me an awful lot in my life to try and remember this little piece of information. If you've liked what we've given you today, give us a thumbs up, give us a share. Hey, we'd love to have you subscribe. In the meantime, my name is Todd Wente. This has been the Daily 180. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.